Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be bringing you some shabby ornaments that I made as part of the Shabby Ornament Hop hosted by Amy Loveroyce. And if you follow the hashtag shabbyornamentscollab, you will find all of the wonderful designers that are involved in the hop. And I will also link each one of those designers below. And I encourage you to follow that hashtag and follow those designers and see all of the wonderful creations that they have made for this ornament hop. I am so honored to be asked to be a part of this. And Amy, thank you so much for including me. This is the first hop I've done, so I'm super excited. And I am going to now show you what I created. So for the first ornament, I created this little shabby bauble here. I think she's turned out so cute. And what I did is I took just plastic ornament like you would fit a photo inside. And I believe I got this at the Dollar Tree. And I put some pearls in there. I think it's so pretty. I left the back plain so you could see the pearls. And then I put some trim down the sides, some pink trim. I covered it in this beautiful shimmery pink tulle. And I just gathered it up at the top and I tied it and I made a little bow out of the tulle as well. So it just looks like one big foofy little poof on top. And through the little hanger, I just put a piece of satin pink ribbon. And then I adorned it with a beautiful pink applique and put a pretty pearl on there for a little adornment to tie in with the baubles. And you can just use a pretty little hanger such as this, if I can pick it up with my fingers, a pretty little hanger like that, and just loop it through the loop here. And I left the loop long so the recipient can shorten it or lengthen it should they need to, and just hang it like that. Trim off that little top so you don't see all those little tassels up there. But I think it just turned out so sweet. I absolutely love it. And if you don't want to hang it, I just set it in this little votive cup and just set it like this on my desk. And it just makes a sweet little adornment if you want to just sit it on your table or on your desk. I think she's so pretty. I just love how she turned out. So that is my first one. And for my second one, I did a set of wooden ones. I made this little three-piece set with the angels. And for this set, I think they turned out sweet too. I used just a plain little wooden star, and I took my texture paste right here, metallic gilding polish, and this is Blossom gilding polish, and I just love how shimmery this is. Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. Look at that pearlescent shimmer. I just love that. So I just took my brush and I brushed over the wood, and it gave it such a beautiful, beautiful shimmer. You can see on the back how shiny and sparkly it is. And then for the front, I just took little images that I printed out, little angel images, and I just printed them on regular copy paper, and I just cut them out, tore the edges, inked them up, and then I took my another page and I just wrote some words on there and just cut them out as well, and then tore them, inked them up, and just did a little collaging with the paper. And then I also just took my little scrap bowl here that I have, and I just started picking scraps out of there to do the little collaging. So this is a great scrap buster as well. So this one, for the little bow up here, I used a little piece of trim, and it's just this trim right here. It's got a pretty shimmer and some pearl, and I just cut off a 2-piece section to make it look like a little bow. And I put that on there as well, a little bit of bling. And I've got the word believe, rejoice, and peace. And I just love that little angel. She is so, so sweet. And I think that makes a beautiful set. So there is my second set. And you can see under the light how shimmery that gilding polish is. I've seen this used on paper in journals, and it's so beautiful. But when I got it, I thought, I'm going to try it on the wood. I had painted one just with some chalk paint, and it just was kind of dull. And with the matte kind of look of the paper, I didn't want too much dullness. So that's why I chose the shimmer, and I think they turned out so, so pretty. So there is that set. And then I just used a piece of little vintage lace to make the little hanger on the back. And there again, you can just put one of those little hooks, little ornament hook for the hanger. And then for my last one, I made this beautiful heart. And I did this on muslin. And I just sewed a piece of muslin. I cut out a heart on there I printed a pattern on my computer, and then I just cut it out with the muslin. I sewed it, stitched it with my sewing machine all the way down, except a piece about right there I left open, and then I stuffed it with batting, some little fiberfill batting, and then I closed up that little section, and then I also covered it in lace, some lace fabric, and then I just started collaging with the appliques, a little piece of ribbon fabric here. I did leave the edges raw because I want those over time to fray to give it just a little bit more of a shabby look. So you can do it this way, or I started an angel wings, and you can see how rough the edges look. And there again, I want them to start to fray. But for this one, rather than using the fiberfill, I used just some flat batting, and I put 3 layers in there, and I sewed it so it's not quite as puffy. So you have a couple options on how to do it, if you want a flatter look or if you want a puffier look. So that's that example. And then I had printed out some words on the muslin fabric, and I just put that on there with a little bulb pin, a little snippet, and then a little pearl. And then I beaded a piece of wire to make the hanger. And at the end, I just wound up the ends of the wire to make a little loop. And I just stitched them on with needle and thread. And then I covered the loops with this little snippet of the trim here. That's the other little piece of that. So I think that looks so pretty too. And there again, it can be an ornament for a tree. If you don't want to use it on your tree, you could hang it on your doorknob. You could hang it on the wall. So you have very many uses. And I love this because, yes, at Christmas time, we are so very blessed. But I think it's a reminder all year long how blessed we are. So you can use that all year. It's not just strictly for Christmas. But again, if you have a beautiful shabby tree, I think all of these ornaments would look absolutely beautiful on the tree. So many people are doing pink and ivory and pearls rather than the traditional Christmas. And I think that that would look lovely, even all together. You've got the pearls that tie in. You've got the little pearls here. You've got the pink with the pink. You've got the appliques. And then, of course, all of the lace. So I just think that is so, so beautiful. I just had so much fun being a part of this collab. I absolutely love Christmas time. I'm so excited that we're getting to the holidays right now, and we can start putting out all of the beautiful decorations, and it's such a magical time. I remember as a child growing up in St. Louis, we would go down to the downtown area, and that's when Stixbear and Fuller and Famous Bar and Sears and all of the big department stores, some are no longer with us, but they used to decorate the windows with the animated little figures and the trains. And every Thanksgiving we would go out to dinner, my whole family, and then we would walk the whole downtown area and look at those windows, because that was the first time that they were on display. And it just, I don't know, it just evoked such a magical time to me. And that's what Christmas means to me, magical, because of course the birth of Jesus, what is more magical than that? But it's a time of family and faith and hope and blessings and just all the wonderful things that we need to remember all year long. But I hope you enjoyed these projects. I thank you for joining me. I'd love to hear what you think, which one is your favorite. If you've tried any shabby ornaments of your own, I'd love to know how you did it. I'm so excited to be following all of the collaborators here on this hop and see what they've all done. Amy has put together just such a wonderful group of artists, so I'm so encouraging you to go hop on the list and follow them. So I thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Amy, again for having me as a part of this hop. I wish you all the most blessed and merriest and safest of Christmases and holidays, and just a wonderful new year full of love and hope and blessings. So thank you for watching, y'all. Bye now.